Indore is more like quant savvy courses because in IIM Ranchi in the course we lots of different subjects. Even we have subjects from stats and calculus, but we do have subjects from philosophy, subjects like business ethics, or subjects like they focus in OTHR. The course curriculum was very interesting, and I chose Ranchi over Rohtak because the weather is good, and I think there is more liberality in the system. The name, the college, the thing they gave you, you carried all the way through your life. Even if we can't take inspiration from the senior speaker because the professors are changing, the pattern of question, because it's a very holistic environment. It's not about how you develop academically and how you develop as a person. Every course curriculum that is midterm is replaced with AI project.
Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Thinkora, LR and QA for IPMAT, CUET and other BB entrance examinations. So guys, today we have Ahona with us, who is a second year student at IIM Ranchi. So Ahona, how are you doing now?
Yes, I am well. Apart from the coursework and the academic pressure, I'm well.
Oh, that's very sweet. Okay, so let's start it. So when you got the call from IIM Ranchi, IIM Jammu, IIM Bodh Gaya and other colleges, how you decided or on what basis you decided to join IIM Ranchi?
The course curriculum was very interesting, and I choose Ranchi over Rohtak because the weather is good, and I think there's more liberality in the system. The weather
Okay.
and the place and made me, and the backside is small. It's only 60.
Okay. Mhm. So, what were your expectations while you were joining IIM Ranchi? Or are they fulfilling it?
um you always have some expectation when you first join a college, when you saw the college curriculum or photos, but yes, some extent they are fulfilling, some extent they are over exceeding the expectation, but the name, the college, the thing they gave you, the you carried all the way through your life. You can't detach that.
Okay. So, I have taken podcast of like students, those who currently got the IIM, like this year only. You are the first person who is with us who has completed 1 year. So you can briefly tell us about everything. How should we prepare and what's happening there? Who should come? Who should join or who should not? So first of all, my question regarding to that would be when you got the admission. So
Hmm.
you a science student or a commerce one?
I was a commerce student,
Okay.
commerce
So
without
there.
maths.
Oh, okay. So there, you might be having students those who are from science background. So how difficult is it for them to get used to of those commerce terms and commerce subject, and how much disadvantage or like you can say how much problems do they face and how they cover it?
Actually, for to say, it's a very holistic course. You have subjects from commerce domain and also from science domain. Like we have finished physics, biology in our course also. We have subjects like sustainability. There are like lots of science stuff is coming. Even we have subjects like management accounting or financial accounting. There is lots of commerce stuff coming. But the thing is, it's all about how you adapt to it, and the professor they are very helpful, and it's all about how you approach. And if you have interest, you have passion for the subject, you have passion for the course that I have to do it very my best, then you will survive through it. First term, it's always a challenging for anyone who is joining. The first term is like a totally test. It's testing you because it's a very different environment from school. From school, you have a for board exam, you have reference for question paper, but here we don't have subjects like that. We don't things like that. We don't take, even we can't take inspiration from the senior speaker because the professors are changing the the pattern of question, because it's a very holistic environment. It's not about how
Correct.
you develop academically and how you develop as a person.
Okay. So is education there practical or theoretical based? Is it on paper based or your practical experiences?
To say it's a mix of both. Recently, we have included AI project in our course curriculum, and that's very specific, unique to IIM Ranchi. For that, we have to do a lot of research. Even we have finished summer AI project. It's a on-ground research process through which you accustom to the on-ground process of how you approach to a problem, or how you take different parts, different lenses, analyze different lenses to arrive at a solution. And yeah,
Okay.
in the course curriculum, we also have quizzes. So quiz in the objective of quiz has to how can you think on your feet? How can you think quickly? Even there is a time constraint that's challenging to you. And also we do have exam like normal academic curriculum.
Okay. So how do you manage your academics along with the assignments, society work, clubs works and all?
uh, Once you first came here, it's very specific to the person how you manage it. For the first time, it's always going to be challenging. You have to take a test of yourself. If I want to prioritize this much, or what's my focus? Even I want to make a decent amount of balance, all of that, or I'm just focusing on that. Uh, for example, I don't want to put that much importance to that. I will put that much importance to my internship that I am focusing on, and along with my academics. It's all about how you balance out things and what you want to do in future.
So what makes IIM Ranchi's IPM program different from other IIMs, even other than IIM Indore?
It's a very complex question and very subjective one. Even as a student of IIM Ranchi, I will say about IIM Ranchi. But the thing is, in now we have recent developments like AI project is coming on. That is very specific, unique to IIM Ranchi. Every course curriculum that is midterm is replaced with AI project, and for that you don't have the burden to study for midterm. That the burden is coming on like you have exam every 2 or 3 months. That is like very burdensome stuff when there is midterm and term and there is two quizzes for most of the subjects. But for that you are doing now solving a business problem, real world business problem, through the concepts you learn in the class. That is more holistic and more will help you in the future. In the case of future, you can use the AI project as a reference, that I worked on a problem and I solved it, analyzing through different lenses. So I will say there is lots of development coming on. It's not in I am Indore, so there's something it's always about unique, and I am actually more focuses on social value, holistic environment, holistic development, and inculcating social value. Like we have YCP program that is very unique to I am Ranchi. It's all about how what you giving back to the society.
Correct, correct. So a question is like if you would have gotten the admission at IIM Indore and in IIM Ranchi as well. Like this two, I have talked to many students of IIM Ranchi, and what I have gone through it, like IIM Indore follows a bit theoretical knowledge. They follows theoretic to give the theoretical knowledge much more than IIM Ranchi. IIM Ranchi gives the practical knowledge. They believe giving the practical knowledge over their theoretical one. So, am I correct over here, or this is correct or not? I have heard this from many of the personalities from different IIMs, and I think I might be correct on it. And what I believe, my personal point of view is like IIM Ranchi's IBM program is much better than IIM Indore. So, am I correct on it or not?
It's very well, once again it's very subjective. Lots of people they will put already Indore is a part of Black IIM, so they will put the Indore as higher category as I'm Ranchi. But I will say Indore is more like quant heavy courses, because in I'm Ranchi in the courses we lots of different subjects. Even we have subjects from stats and calculus, but we do have subjects from philosophy, subjects like business ethics, or subjects like they focus in OBHR, physics, or biology. In that is not having those subjects. I guess they're more focusing on quant heavy subject. Even you can say I'm Rachi is more focusing on practical way of gaining knowledge. Like AI project is like more hands-on experience what you will work on.
Correct.
So it's very subjective to per se.
Okay. So, apart from your academics, how is the campus life in IIM Ranchi?
It's very good. Actually, it's a very big campus. You can say you can work at night, and the weather is very good. And I think the relation with weather with proper environment is like very inherent in nature. And the other club committees there that will make you busy. And even we celebrate all the festivals here like Onam, Christmas, like Navratri, Durga Puja. Every kind of festival is celebrated here, and there is a sense of community which makes it unique.
Oh, that's very nice. So, how IIM Ranchi has shaped you from Ahona in school to Ahona in a institute of national importance?
Most that affected me a lot, that is like my professors. Even sometimes you develop a inherent relation with them, and they will understand you, they will understand your weak points, they will try to develop you, they will try to overcome you from that. And I think I learned a lot. Even I did two research internship. I think I did not have that confidence in my term one, that I will going to pursue a research internship from IIM Ahmedabad or FMS Delhi. But I think IIM Ranchi gave me that confidence, or that yes, I can do it. It's not a big deal at all.
Oh, that's very nice. So, for getting the IIM Ranchi, we all know we'll have to give IPMAT Indore.
Hmm.
So, what was your weakest section and how you overcame through it?
Being a student from commerce without math, so quants is my weakest section. Yes, I practice a lot. Even I missed the cutoff of Indore from 1 marks in quant section, so
Oh, very
that's
correct.
very disheartening for me. But yes, you will practice and you will naturally develop. Practice will make you ultimately perfect.
So many students suffer from VA as well, and I guess you might be the right person to ask the guidance for VA. So how do you say, like, what you will recommend to the students, those who are preparing for the IPMAT? They are quite good with QA, but they are lagging with VA.
So I would say you can always practice VA, RC. Try to develop a habit of reading long paragraph, because in the exam, in the time constraint, you have to read that, and you have to understand, analyze, and you have to answer the all of the questions. That is that. And try to watch news in English. That will make you generally try to replace your natural habits with something that will be helpful to your VA section. For example, I used to watch news in English, or maybe read your favorite books in English, or that you will really enjoy. Not that will be burdensome, or like you are practicing for VA. I'm doing this and doing that. That will be like enjoyable experience. Along with that, you will that will help you in the VA section also.
That's very cool. So moving towards the second last question. Those students who are preparing for the IIM Ranchi's IPM program, what you will suggest to them beyond the academics, how they should prepare themselves to live in the campus?
Along with the living the campus, you will develop as a person. For example, I am a very introvert person, but in the when you come first to a college, or for example, I am Ranchi, anyways you have to make friends, or in the course curriculum you will be engaging in group assignments. So for that you have to naturally make not a friendship, but a little bit of connection with every one of your batch. For our batch size is 60, and you will generally technically will know every each one of them. But try to open to all different person and different perspectives, not being biased to anyone, but try to open to all of them.
Correct, correct. So moving towards the last question, any tips for those students who are going to give the IBMAT this year?
I would say first practice mocks, like when you are half in the way, half you syllabus the when you finish the syllabus half, try to give mock from that time, because the time thing is very difficult. For Indore, in IPMAT Indore, there is a sectional timer, so that really will help you to overcome the challenges when you will in writing the exam. That will really help
Correct,
you.
correct, correct. So thanks, Ahona. Thanks for your time. And thanks everyone for watching the video. Do subscribe the channel, hit the like button, and share it with your friends and others as well. Thank you.